I want you to make yourself comfortable, making sure your feet are apart, hands are open, you're warm. And as you make yourself comfortable, I want you to take in those deep breaths and slow your heartbeat down, which will slow your blood flow down, slow the cell activity down in your body. Taking in those deep breaths, we want to slow that heartbeat right down, all the way down. And as you're taking in those deep breaths, I want you to look up into your eyebrows as high as you possibly can, taking a deep breath in and all the way out. Take another deep breath in, keeping those eyeballs up and all the way out. And just one final time, breathe in, keep your eyeballs up, but as you exhale, close your eyelids right down, all the way down. And as your eyelids shut down, the muscles and nerves in and around your eyes are becoming heavy, droopy, drowsy. And your eyelids are starting to feel as if they've been glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. Forgetting all about your eyes, you allow a drifting, floating feeling to develop in your body. You drop your chin just a fraction so you can feel the same looking down sensation you get as you look over a balcony or down 10 stairs descending. And as I count down, just see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each and every step as you go deeper into an awareness of yourself, a relaxed state. Right now you're moving on to step 10 as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 9 and you can see your feet treading each step as you sink and drift, move down deeper. You're taking step 8, you can hear your feet making contact with every step as you sink more, go down, drift down deeper. You're taking step 10, 9, 8, moving down to step 7, your feet treading each step as you sink into your own internal awareness. You're taking step 6 with every sound and noise and movement around you, carrying you more into a meditative state, a more relaxed state. You're taking step 5, you're halfway there. As you take step 4, each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper into that awareness of yourself. You're taking step 3, going deeper into an awareness. You're taking step 2 into your own internal state. You're taking step 1, allowing every muscle and every nerve to turn loose. And as you go deeper into an absolutely relaxed state, as you drift and let go, you're aware that the energy and the skill of your body must do what it thinks you want it to do. As you go deeper, you're letting your mind know you are fantastic at studying, phenomenal at studying, you're amazing. It actually excites you to do this. You love studying, you're able to study for your exams and to do the most fantastic job. Each time you're studying, you sit down in front of your computer, you pick up your notes, you look at your books, you read, and whatever you're reading, whether it's a computer screen, notes, or a manual or a book, when you're studying, this is a cue for your body to relax, but your mind is so focused. You're able to study perfectly for long periods of times, and while you're studying, you take in all the material in front of you. When you're studying, you are absolutely relaxed. Your body is relaxed and calm. Your mind is focused. You take in everything that you focus on. You absorb it, you remember it. You have the most wonderful powers of concentration, and you want to study. You tell yourself every day, I want to do this, I can do this, I am good at this. The minute you decide to study, you sit down, you pick up the work, you switch your computer on, and the minute you look at that work, your attention narrows right down and you focus. Whenever you're planning to study, as you sit at your desk or in the armchair with your material in front of you, you immediately say the words to yourself, narrow down. As you say the words narrow down, everything fades away apart from the information in front of you. You look at that information, you find it so absorbing. As you begin to read or revise, you become completely engrossed. You become absorbed by the work that you are doing. You are able to revise, to study for long periods of times, and you find it absorbing and engrossing. The time flies by and you get twice the work done in literally half the time. And this is because you have the most fantastic powers of concentration and comprehension. You take in everything. You are the way ahead of your study schedule because you are able to say the words, narrow down. Because you are able to narrow your focus down to your studies and find them absorbing and engrossing, you get everything done in half the time. You do twice the work in half the time, and you are so far ahead of your study schedule. You may decide to give yourself a time frame so that every day you plan to study at certain hours, if that's it. You tell your mind, I'm going to study every day or today from this time to that time. And when you set that time, you find that you want to study. While you're studying, there's no one else or nowhere else you'd rather be. Nothing else you'd rather be doing, because you find studying so rewarding. It thrills you, it elates you, it delights you, it energizes you to be way ahead of your schedule. It excites you that you're doing such a fantastic job. You sit down to study, and this is a cue for your body to relax and for your mind to become alert and focused. It is easy for you to study for long periods of time. It's easy for you to switch off and to study, to make everything else secondary. You do your studying first. You always do your studying first. The mark of truly successful people is they do the things that need to be done first, and you always do that. That means you're able to absolutely enjoy your downtime. You love studying. It's a cue for your body to relax while your mind is alert and focused and hugely retentive. You can study all day and all evening if you have to. You simply let your mind know that this is very important to you and this is what you want to do. It is a choice. You choose to study, you want to study, and you have chosen that. You can even tell your mind why you want to do this, why you have chosen to do it, and why it's so important. You've chosen to study this because you've chosen to get all the benefits from it. You've chosen to get a really good about the context of your life right now and where it sits with everything. You want to spend a significant amount of your time studying. You are choosing to do that. You are choosing to feel great about it. You have the most wonderful powers of concentration and comprehension when you are studying. You understand all the information in front of you. You understand everything when you are studying material. You understand this material the minute you come across it. You understand the material that you are studying as soon as you come across it. It is natural understanding, added to your wonderful powers of concentration and your superb memory. These things allow you to surpass your own expectations and those of everyone else too. You are fantastic at studying. You have continuous success. You study and you find it so rewarding, so absorbing. When your study time comes to an end, your body is relaxed and you feel proud of yourself for doing this. You are worthy and you deserve it. When you go into your exams, you know that you are able to concentrate. When you go and sit the exam paper, you say the very same words, narrow down. Everything fades away apart from that exam paper in front of you. You understand every question. You have such a wonderful, disciplined mind that as you begin to read the question, your brilliant subconscious mind is already locating the correct, the accurate answer. As you read every exam question, your brilliant subconscious mind goes to work and it locates the right answer. It pushes that into your consciousness and it leaves it there until you have committed it to the paper with a pen. Then you go on to the next question. The very same thing happens as you read the question. Your brilliant subconscious mind goes to work in your perfect memory bank. It finds the accurate answer and it puts it into your mind. It stays there until you've committed to the exam paper with the pen, writing the answer, and you move on again. Your mind is like a computer. Everything you have studied, it's stored in your mind for your benefit. Everything you have studied more recently, is stored in your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is expanding, taking in more information for your benefit. And when you study and revise, it is all absorbed, embedded in your mind in perfect sequence. The minute you go into your exams, you have access to all that information. You have constant, accurate access to everything, every single thing you have revised. Every lesson you sat through, every book you have read, every manual you have studied, every lecture you have attended, all this information is in your mind for your benefit. You delight in the fact that you have constant access to this information. Knowing this makes you feel excited about your exams. You're excited. Again, since your mind does what you tell it to do, you tell your mind that you're excited about your exams, you're ready to pass them. You expect to get high grades, and because you're rather excited instead of nervous, you go into your exams feeling excited, feeling motivated, feeling energized, feeling supremely confident. You sit down, you look at your papers and write the answers formulated in your mind. They stay there. You commit those answers to the exam paper, and then you go on to the next, and then on to the next. And you give just the amount right of time to each question. You're able to finish your exam paper. You're able to do a fantastic job to show your examiners that you know what you're talking about and you fully understand your subject. When you take your exams, you understand exactly what is required of you. You deliver exactly what is required of you. You surpass your own expectations and those of your examiner too. You get fantastic grades. You are so excited to sit your exams. Your mind is clear and focused. Your breathing is deep and steady from the diaphragm. You read the exam questions, and as you read each question, the answer flows from your mind perfectly, and it is always the right answer. When you sit down to take your exams, the minute you look at the paper, you understand the question. The answer comes to you. It is the right answer. It delights you. It thrills you that you have the most wonderful computer-like mind. It is able to concentrate, to understand every question, to locate the answer. You have wonderful powers of concentration and understanding. You have wonderful powers of retention and recall. And you assimilate everything perfectly. It all comes together. You go into your exams and you understand exactly what is required of you. You have revised, you've studied, you've remembered everything. You commit your answers to the exam papers and you do it in a way that makes you feel confident. Your answers are correct. You answer every exam paper in the right way. You feel so good about yourself. You are full of energy and concentration. As you take your exams, you pass them. You are full of energy and concentration. You're excited. You are ready. You have studied. You have wonderful powers of focus. You have revised. You have studied. You have remembered everything you need to remember. As you go into your exams, you are enthusiastic. You are ready. You are full of energy and concentration, and you have wonderful memory. You pass your exams. You have absolute faith in yourself and your concentration, in your memory, in your ability to be calm, relaxed, focused, and detailed. And you get better results than ever before. You get higher grades than ever before. You are second to none because you have the most fantastic talent for studying, focusing, narrowing down your attention, remembering everything you need to remember and doing it in perfect sequence. Just give the right amount of time to each question, finishing the paper. As you let yourself go deeper for a few more minutes, you're excited. The word nervous simply does not exist in your vocabulary because you tell yourself that you're excited, you feel excited, you're absolutely excited. When you're taking your exams, you're relaxed. You've decided to be relaxed. You've decided to know that studying is a cue for your body to relax while your mind is focused. As you remind yourself of all this, you are so ready to take your exams. You're absolutely excited about taking your exams. As the time for your exams approaches, you do all the work you need to do. And you do it willingly, you do it eagerly, you choose to do it, you do it enthusiastically. You remember everything, and as you approach your exams, you know that you have done all that you need to do. You've studied, you've taken everything in. Your inner mind, the most powerful driving part of you, is compelling you, motivating you, conditioning you, programming you to approach your exams feeling confident. Because you are confident and relaxed, your mind is focused and open. You're using the power of your mind, directing yourself to go into your exams feeling confident because you've done the revision, feeling confident because you have access to all the information, feeling confident because you know that as you read the question, your brilliant mind is already locating the answer. Your mind influences your body, and you are completely influenced your mind. You have made up your mind, set your mind to be excited, composed, confident, and ready. You take your exams and you get fantastic grades. This is exactly what you do. Every day leading up to your exams, you think these thoughts, you hear these words, you see these images, you accept these suggestions. You know that my voice is going with you, staying deeply embedded in you. You have a powerful, permanent, all-pervasive impact on you. So you're feeling wonderful, feeling amazing, feeling at ease, feeling so strong, feeling great about yourself. On the count of 1 and 2, you're returning to your full awareness. On the count of 3 and 4, you're feeling absolutely at ease. On the count of 5, feeling confident, feeling composed, feeling excited, feeling so ready to pass your exams. You can just open your eyes, fill up your lungs, and take a long, deep breath. Of course, if you ever play this recording in bed at night before sleeping, you would simply drift into a sleep, wonderful sleep that will carry you right through until the morning. You dream of your exam success, knowing that your reality, and you can do that right now.